Good morning. How are we today? I wanted to talk to you today, which is something that's really close to my heart. And after actually doing the live video yesterday, it actually played havoc with me a little bit last night. That having a salon and being a salon owner is something different to any other business owner. And other business owners don't get what we have to deal with on a daily basis. So it is something that we go into business because we're awesome at our job, or we don't want to work for someone else, and we're creative and we're passionate and we want to help the world. So we go into a service industry. So it is awesome to be awesome at your job, but unless you can step back from that a little bit, and when you own a salon, step back and be the owner, it can literally kill you. That actually happened to me a few years ago. And so this is what stirred up a few nerves with me yesterday, is that when I hear lots of us in the industry going, oh, I haven't had lunch yet. Oh, I can't remember the last time I had a massage. I can't remember the last time I had my hair done. I can't remember not having a bladder infection. All those things. We're in the health and wellness industry, and if you're not healthy and well, how can you project that through into good customer service? And I know that when you're trying to build a business, it's all about putting in the hours, getting bums on seats, and getting the turnover happening. And if that doesn't happen, it's stressful. I get that. I'm not undermining that by any means. And I have had startup businesses and built them up from nothing, and chose to be Wonder Woman and think that I can do everything. I can do it all. I can be a mum. I can be a wife. I can be a business owner. I can be the best person on the floor. And literally, I actually had a really bad health scare a few years ago that I actually got carted off by ambulance, although still chronically arguing, trying to get dressed to go to work, thinking I was having a heart attack. I was 40, so not what you want to wake up to when you're 40, that you think you're going to have a heart attack, when you're predominantly a healthy person. Like, I look after my nutrition, I look after my fitness, I look after what I eat, I don't drink or smoke or things like that. So that was a real slap in the face, like, why is this happening to me? Luckily, it wasn't a heart attack, but it was just as serious, and I had multiple blood clots in my lungs, and it was life-threatening, and it knocked me for like 3 or 4 months. I couldn't breathe properly, I couldn't move properly, so to function was really, really hard. So obviously that meant, after thinking I was Wonder Woman and controlling everything in my business, to being laid out flat, meant everything had to change. So it meant the business was going to suffer. I suffered. My kids suffered watching me be unwell. My husband suffered that I could hardly do anything. And that was because I thought that being a successful business owner meant that I worked myself into the ground. I didn't eat properly. I didn't go to the toilet. I didn't take any time off because I was the boss. I owned a business. So to be successful meant that I had to be there. I had to do everything, and I had to control everything. Well, literally, it nearly killed me. And that's what stirred up some emotions with me yesterday, when I hear so many salon owners bragging or laughing about it and laughing it off. Oh, I haven't had lunch yet, or I never get to eat, I never get to do this or do that. It's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. And if you're a boss and you're not letting your staff have time off or have lunch breaks and things like that, that's bad for you as well. But as a boss, you're in a whole different dimension. You're not just a tradeswoman anymore. So doing the stuff isn't what's going to make you money, and it's all the other stuff that will cost you your house or your health if you don't get it right. So this is why I'm really passionate about wanting to help you and wanting to coach you to be successful. And to me, successful means that you have systems in place. Definitely your business earns money, but it earns it with or without you. You don't have to be Wonder Woman, and you don't have to do all of it, because all of it will literally kill you. I've had a nervous breakdown from a bad business breakup, and I've had blood clots in my lungs from thinking that I'm awesome and I can do everything. In my brain and physically, yeah, I can, but when your batteries are starting to wear out and you're in a service industry and people want the best of you, they want you to service them and make them look and feel amazing. How are you going to do that when you feel like crap, or that you're running on 30 or 40% capacity because you're not eating properly, you're not going to the toilet properly, you're not resting, and things aren't working? So having a successful business and you doing everything and working 50 to 80 hours a week isn't what I classify successful. It means that you're struggling. You're struggling to breathe and to have a lifestyle. So my packages are programmed around that, and it is close to my heart for the reasons that it's what kicked me into alignment of what I wanted success to be. I wanted success to be that I had a business, obviously, and it was a successful business as far as income. To me, it means having a lifestyle that I get to spend time with my family, and I can be a wife, and I can be a mum, and I can go and have my nails done like I just did, which I never did for years because that was all training. Whenever I would have my nails done or have a facial or anything like that, that was part of staff training. So I never really enjoyed it or took pleasure in it. It was just something that had to be done, so it was done, but it was a training mechanism while I was having it done. So it's only in the last few years that I've realised that I can actually go and enjoy having a massage and have a facial and have my nails done instead of sitting up at 10:30 at night, making sure my nails are done, that I can present myself properly on a daily basis. So my packages that I've designed are totally with all of you salon owners in mind, because I have been in all of your salon environments. I've been in a hairdressing environment. I've been in a beauty salon environment. I run a weight loss clinic. I've worked in medi-spas. I've worked in day spas. So it's not that I can just flip out stuff and go, oh, well, this is what you should do. I seriously know what can be done to make you be able to step back, breathe, and be the boss. So it's not a joke to be the boss lady. It's serious. And it also means that you have 500 things really that need to be done, and you have to delegate who's going to do what, because you can't literally do 500 things. Choose what you're good at, choose what you're not, choose your strengths and weaknesses of your staff, and utilize all of them in a package. I really, really want to help you do that, because I don't want any of you to get to burnout or that you hate your job and you want to walk away from it. I did that with one of my salons. I came home, I was having what I thought, also what you thought is a successful salon. I had all 9 rooms full at one time. I was running between 3 clients at once. I was 8 months pregnant. The phone was ringing, the door was ringing, people were coming, people were spending. We were making a great amount of money, but at the end I walked into the back room one day and it's just like I had 30 seconds to shove some food in my mouth while I was 8 months pregnant, running around in high heels, and I just looked out the window and it's like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I hate it and I'm done. So from going from having this massively busy salon to earning good money and thinking that I had all of it, I came home and I went to my husband, it's done. I'm selling it. I'm out of here. I don't want to do it anymore. And he's just like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And it's like, don't care. Done. I just can't do it. I'm sick of being the best of everything all day, every day, and I just can't do it anymore. So that was one of the businesses that I sold, and in turn end up having a nervous breakdown from miscommunication with a business partner and things like that, of having different goals and different dreams. So apart from physically wearing me to the nth degree, that in a 30-second turnaround that had never been predisposed in my brain before, I walked away. It was like, I'm done. I just can't do it anymore. And I don't want you to get to that. You went into business because you love what you do. I still want you to love what you do, but I want you to love owning a business and love having the rewards of owning a business instead of the death sentence. So still qualifying people. There's a few that are really strongly looking like qualifying at the moment for my 4-week package. That means that, one, I will do an audit on your salon. I will sit like a fly on the wall and watch everything that goes on. I will see how your staff interact. I will see how phone mannerisms are. I would do a inspection on the salon. I would do an inspection on, not totally your back end of finances, but I want to know where you're at and what your goals should be. And I'm going to see how everything works, and then I'm going to compile it all together as something that's unique for you, on ways I can see for you to get a lifestyle, to earn more money, to work less hours, and to have a business that runs with or without you. So if you think this is on your radar, then you need to act now, because I want you to actually get on board and get the training under your hat before the end of financial year. I think that's a good thing for you, that we can finish the year on a high and start your next financial year with a clear set of plans, a clear set of goals, and that you haven't wiped yourself out, or even worse, got a really bad health issue from stressing yourself out. Have an awesome day. Have a think about that. The link's going to be below. I am starting in the next couple of weeks, so don't waste time. We need to do the qualifying test and everything to see if we're good to go and if we can work together. I don't want to take your money if you don't like me, and I don't think that I can help you. It is a two-way street, and it's going to be something that's really compounded around you and making sure you can be successful and understand how to be a boss, and realize that working 50 to 100 hours a week isn't making you successful. It's killing you, literally. Have an awesome day. Bye.